Diego Armando Maradona, for many the greatest footballer of all time. A man who could perform miracles with his left foot, yet whose life off the pitch was just as legendary and infamous. Today we dive into the story of a genius who lived between heaven and hell. Born in the poor outskirts of Buenos Aires, Diego was a street footballer destined for greatness. At Argentinos Juniors, he showed that he wasn't just talented, he was otherworldly. Barcelona signed him in 1982 for a record fee of 7.2 million euros. An amount that wouldn't get you a special footballer these days, but at that time it was a mega transfer fee. As expected, during his time in Barcelona, Maradona demonstrated his quality. But not only his football skills, also his fighting skills. In the Copa del Rey final in 1984, after the final whistle, a massive brawl broke out, with Diego Maradona taking center stage. Barcelona cut their losses and sold their star to Napoli in 1984. It wasn't until his move to Napoli that he would truly change football forever. In Naples, Maradona wasn't just a player, he became a god. He delivered 2 Serie A titles and a UEFA Cup to a club that had never tasted such glory. For the poor south of Italy, Maradona symbolized pride and defiance against the rich north. He wasn't just kicking a ball, he was leading a revolution. Then came Mexico, 1986, the peak of his career. Maradona dominated the tournament like no one before or since. Against England, he gave us both sides of his soul, the infamous Hand of God goal. He scored a goal with his hand, making it look like a header. The referees didn't see it, so the goal counted. And just minutes later, the goal of the century, a 60-meter solo run past 5 defenders. It was pure artistry and pure controversy, all in the same match. But the genius came at a cost. Maradona spiraled into cocaine addiction, which is ironic since he was the face of an anti-drugs TV campaign. He missed training, disappeared for days, and was eventually banned for failing drug tests. His ties to the Neapolitan mafia and his endless nights of partying turned him from hero to scandal. The same city that worshipped him also saw him consumed by excess. Maradona never played by the rules, not on the pitch, not in life. He called FIFA corrupt to their faces, often clashing with football's elite, and he was unapologetically political, befriending Fidel Castro and Hugo Chavez, sparking both admiration and outrage. For Diego, football was never just a game. It was a fight for identity, for justice, for rebellion. His later years were a mix of coaching stints, health crises, and yet more spectacle. Overweight, frail, yet still adored, he never escaped the spotlight. When he passed away in 2020, the world mourned like it had lost more than a footballer. It had lost a legend, a flawed hero, a piece of history. Diego Maradona, the artist, the rebel, imperfect, controversial, unforgettable. He was everything football could be: beautiful, tragic, and utterly human. How do you remember Diego Maradona, a football legend or a flawed genius? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.